It is chupti jalti garmi ka mausam, and IMD's predictions say that everything may not be well for the next 3 days at least. If you live in Delhi, you know what I'm talking about, because Delhi's Najafgarh has recorded the hottest temperatures in the country at 47.8 degrees Celsius. So while Delhi is too hot to handle, and so are other northern states like Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, East Madhya Pradesh, Odisha, Gujarat, Saurashtra, Kutch and Vidarbha. Till May 25, heat wave conditions are likely to prevail in these places as per IMD. It is going to be hot and humid in Konkan and Goa, Bihar and Jharkhand for the next 3 days. IMD issued a red alert for 5 days on Monday in Delhi due to severe heat wave conditions. Temperatures ranged between 40 to 44 degrees in Uttar Pradesh, Punjab, Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat, Maharashtra and more. Well, so clearly if you are in any part of India, be ready for some hot weather. And this impacts you in many ways. Not long ago, we saw the Transport Minister Nitin Gadkari fainting during his rally due to extreme temperatures. We saw people queuing up for voting hit by heat strokes. We even saw people being killed due to extreme heat. Schools in many parts of India are shut, colleges are shut too in some parts, so kids are enjoying an extended vacation. But health is not the only thing that gets impacted during extreme temperatures and climate changes. It poses a threat to the economy as well. In April this year, reports suggested that water levels in 150 major reservoirs of India were down to 35% of life storage capacity. In South, the situation was dire with 42 reservoirs in the zone at 23% capacity. Lower rainfall caused all these problems, and this impacts access to drinking water and the farming activity too. We all saw how Bengaluru was hit by a major water crisis leading to chaos last month. Heat waves also impact fodder cultivation, horticulture, and vegetable prices also rise. On an annual basis, in April, the wholesale food inflation quickened 5.52% after rising 4.7% in March. In monthly basis, it grew 1.94%. Potatoes and onions have become costlier, and so did your homemade veg thali, which is now costlier than the non-veg thali. Especially in April, the prices rose up to 8%. Food inflation was also flagged by RBI as a major concern. Indian businesses have been struggling with low demand in rural areas, and due to heat wave, it only worsens. Since agriculture employs a significant section of people, low production will mean low income and less buying power. The last series of heat waves saw India imposing bans on exports of wheat and onions too. However, some businesses like electronics, including air conditioner manufacturers like LG, Panasonic, Godrej Appliances, may see growth this year due to heat wave. In FY24, Voltas recorded highest ever sales of ACs by any company in India in the financial year by selling over 2 million ACs. Sales of ice cream companies are also expected to rise 10 to 20% this summer. However, due to food supply shocks caused by heat waves and rising food prices, the likelihood of rate cut this year remains still. SBI anticipates RBI might initiate rate cutting process in Q3 FY25. Even GDP is impacted because about 50% of India's GDP is dependent on heat-exposed work, mainly in sectors like agriculture, mining, construction and manufacturing also to some extent. However, heat waves are not going to impact or pose a significant risk on India's bright growth prospects. The outlook for FY25 remains positive, and the growth in GDP for FY24 is also estimated to be within the striking distance of 8% as per SBI. So all in all, heat wave impacts you and the country as well. So take care of your health, stay hydrated at all times and avoid going out as much as possible. For more such news and views, keep watching ET Now.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.